Okay, I don't know why the video didn't record everything last time, but I'm just going to go ahead and make it again. All right, the question was, what motivated me to organize an online debate in Louisiana? The reason I did that was because the Louisiana Senate race is very crowded this year. That's apparently a norm in Louisiana. That's not a norm throughout the rest of the country for a federal office, but that does happen quite often when people are running for local offices. Very often, a candidate will run for office and be excluded from participating in a televised debate. In Louisiana, the big networks, CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, are only allowing a small number of the candidates who are in the race to appear on televised debates. I don't think that's fair. So, myself and a few others decided to use social media to intervene and create an online debate forum. We invited about 8 candidates. 4 candidates ultimately participated, and we posted that debate online. Now, we hope to host at least one or two more of these debates for the Louisiana Senate race this year, before the election, of course, and to post them online as well. If we do another debate, which I believe we will, I invite journalists from Louisiana to participate online so that they can ask the questions. And I also invite people who are in the process of becoming journalists. Perhaps there is someone who is writing a blog and wants to apply for a job at a Louisiana television station. This would be a perfect opportunity to participate in an online debate with real candidates for a real U.S. Senate office and show your stuff to the real television networks in Louisiana. Now, one of the other questions was, what interest do I have in this other than candidates not being allowed? What about Louisiana? I think I've already answered that, but I'll do it again. Louisiana is a good candidate for this kind of show this year because when a candidate for school board or mayor or a county office is not allowed to participate in a debate, that's not going to get national attention. It is a problem, though, when candidates for the U.S. Senate don't get to participate in a televised debate. That's more apt to get national attention. I would like to see the Federal Elections Commission pass a regulation or see the U.S. Congress pass a law that would require all candidates on the ballot to be allowed the opportunity to participate in a televised debate. I think that the candidates who are thought of as the smaller candidates, or they're thought of as the other candidates, they're not the lead Republican, the lead Democrat, they deserve more of a chance to be on a televised debate because they don't have a war chest of several $1,000,000. They don't have a war chest of several $100,000. I think it's very impressive that so many candidates in Louisiana were able to get on the ballot for Senate, especially the candidates who have no money. That means they went door to door, they met with many people, and they got the signatures that way. It's very easy to spend $100,000 in advertising and say, come down to this location, I'll be there, and you can sign the petition. These candidates couldn't do that. They did not have the money. They had to go out and meet everybody, talk to them, and get them to sign the petition. They deserve more recognition than the other candidates who did get on the ballot and are considered lead candidates. Let's see. Some outlets have used donations as the threshold to decide who gets to participate in the debate. If you have $250,000, you could participate in one debate. If you have $1,000,000, you could participate in another debate. I don't like using that as a threshold. I think it's wrong. Now, one question was, what about using the polls as an indicator? I don't think that's right either. I think that political polls are inaccurate. don't have any proof of that. I have a degree in statistics. I can't cite to any and won't cite to any individual poll or any individual media outlet. But in my opinion, some members of media will try to push the polls. And if you take a poll where a candidate very early on ends up as a lead candidate, let's say as a result of standard error, and you say that candidate gets to participate in the next televised debate, but the candidate who is not a lead candidate, perhaps also a result of standardized error, cannot participate in the debate, you end up with a circumstance where good polling begets better polling. So you score high enough in the polls, you get to be on television, more people know who you are. The next poll comes, and you get recognition, you score high in the debate. But the candidates who did not get to participate in the debate did not get to put themselves out there. The public did not get to find out who they are. So they're going to score low in the next poll again. So you have a process that's reinforcing itself. I don't like using polls as the threshold. I believe the only fair and legitimate threshold, the only fair and legitimate metric to use to determine whether or not someone should be allowed to participate in a televised debate is whether or not they are an active candidate. And in Louisiana, you have 24 active candidates. All 24 candidates for the Senate should be allowed to participate in some form of a televised debate. That won't be easy to do. If you type in to Google 24 choose 4, you get 10,000 some odd possible combinations of 4 candidates. There is no way you can hold 10,000 debates. What you can do, though, is get the different media outlets to reach some sort of agreement to let every candidate participate in at least one televised debate, and then the different media outlets can link the other debates to one web page somewhere. At least every candidate will be seen by somebody on television. Let's see. There was probably another question, and I don't remember what it was. How did this come about? Well, myself and a few others decided to do an online television show. You could reach it at www.thetalkshow.us. We gave it a simple name, The Talk Show. And what we do is we reach out to people who are running for office and people who are involved in political activism. Perhaps they have some sort of social issue that's important to them and they're not getting a lot of attention. And we get a group of 4 to 5 people together and we interview them online. And we post the interviews on YouTube and Facebook. If there are any other questions that you need a video for, send me the question. I will make the video